What is up, guys? I am finally back. 3 weeks postpartum. I think I'm finally getting my energy back, and I enjoy putting on makeup now. I still got 1 more week to go. I feel like a potato because I can't work out, but you know what? It's all good. At least I have the energy to do this. The video I want to film for you guys today is newborn essentials. Now, I think I have a better grasp of what I actually used and what I actually need for my newborn. Let's get straight into it. All right, so I basically broke these down into categories, but before I get into those categories, I think these two are a must. The hospital won't let you go without one, so definitely car seat. Again, like I said, the hospital will not let you go home unless you have a car seat correctly installed in your car. We installed it for the first time. We did it wrong because we didn't tighten it all the way. Hey, we're first-time parents here. We have no idea what we're doing. Thankfully, I have my sister and she fixed it, and a stroller. You're gonna be having a bunch of pediatrician visits. You're gonna need a stroller. So I wanna put that as the absolute must-haves. And for me, I got gifted all these things for our baby shower present. I am very blessed to have friends and family that did, because these are not cheap. Okay, and even the stroller, I didn't want to get the Uppa Baby one, and I'm gonna be inserting a lot of like photos and reference videos because it is very expensive. That thing's $1,000. Okay, so I got the Mockingbird. It's up there. You don't need to get that. There's so many other budget options available, even on Amazon, all these other companies. So you do have options if you don't want to spend like a hefty chunk. Same thing with the car seat. At least with the car seat, I did get the Uppa Baby one because that had the best reviews. Definitely do your research, because you don't want to get like a super cheap one and have it break, or God forbid, you know, if there's some safety precautions on it. Do your research, but those two you absolutely need. First category, I want to talk about sleeping. So where is your baby gonna sleep? Where are you gonna put your baby while they're napping like throughout the day? We did get a bassinet. I know some people don't and they just use a crib. I do recommend getting a bassinet. You do not have to get the snoo bassinet like how every single influencer has. There's a lot of budget-friendly options out there, and you're gonna see throughout this video, I chose every single budget-friendly option besides the stroller and the car seat. The one I ended up getting was this Fodas. I don't know, that was the brand name, the generic brand name on Amazon. I got it on sale for $98. And you gotta watch out for those sales. There's like lightning deals on Amazon that you do not wanna miss. I'm gonna put swaddles in the sleeping category because I personally don't swaddle my newborn, you know, during the day, because I want her, you know, to be able to stretch, like, have her hands and feet be free, basically. But at night, my baby sleeps better swaddled. I got the ones with the Velcro. Definitely, it's way easier than figuring out how to swaddle your baby with, you know, like your traditional just like sheets. And I know they're a little more pricey, but I did find like these like mom cozy ones. There's like these off-brand ones. Again, like most of these things are gonna be from Amazon, and I will try my very best to link every single one that I've got. So you guys don't have to go on like a searching spree if you wanna just use the ones that I recommend. Onto the feeding category. Even if you're breastfeeding, you need bottles. I'm probably recycling through like 3-5. Like I'm using like 3-5 bottles. I don't think you need anything more than that because you could just replace the nipple. Now, bottle sterilizer. I personally think this is a necessity, but other people do think of it as like an optional thing. It's like an extra thing. I guess for me, the fact that it's gonna be sterilized just keeps my mind at ease. And there are, again, a bunch of other options on Amazon and even on Walmart. There's like really good deals on the sterilizers, because some of them are pretty expensive. I got I'm gonna butcher this name, so I'm just gonna put up a picture here. That is what I got off of Amazon. It's been working great. I think it was on sale for like $54. Another nice to have is a bottle warmer. Again, especially if you are breastfeeding and you have milk in the fridge that you have to warm up. Like at first, I didn't think this was a necessity, so I didn't get one at all. But after seeing my child crying for milk, and I'm just there putting the bottle like just in warm water, just trying to like wait, because I didn't want to put it in the microwave or anything. But I found the bottle warmer. It was like $30 on sale. Again, I try to find things on sale on a discount, and it's just saved me so much like effort. The fact that I have a designated bottle warmer and I'm like, I could just stick it in there and just push the button and it'll do its job made me less stressed out about it, because again, newborn life, you're sleep deprived. And if there's one more thing that can give you a little bit of more convenience, I would highly recommend it. All right, moving on to babies' health related products. Number one, please get a booger sucker. I'm just calling it that because that is what it is. That's what it does. I have both the handheld one. I think it's from what? Boogie Woogie? I forgot what it is. Again, I'm gonna have reference photos and videos all up on the side here. But yeah, I have the handheld one and the automatic one that, you press a button and it just sucks everything out. Second, thermometer. Now, I initially purchased the one, when you just like scan the forehead, but after our first pediatrician visit, they recommended we get the rectal one because that's the most accurate for newborns. Again, always talk to your pediatrician or doctor about it, but I ended up getting, just like the ones from CVS. It had the best reviews, so I just got it. So I definitely have those on hand because fevers and newborns, it's scary. So definitely have those on hand. All right, next thing is a nail filer. I don't think you're gonna be using this for a while, but oh my God, my newborn's nails, they're getting very like claw-like. And I asked my pediatrician, she was like, definitely don't clip it because it's still like very like close to your skin and you definitely don't wanna use clippers, so do not use that. So I got the nail, like the very, very like gentle like nail filers for newborns. And I guess like I'll just include it in the baby's health category. So like make sure to have on hand lotions, moisturizers, diaper rash cream. Our next category is bathing. So definitely get some sort of tub. I'm gonna insert photos and videos of what I use. And I mean, this is the one that mostly everyone uses and has the best reviews. And obviously with bathing, you're gonna need washcloths and towels, so definitely stock up on those. Oh, and I totally forgot to talk about this in the feeding category because I had it on there, but burp cloths. You're gonna need a bunch of them. I recommend you get a bunch of them, and they're not that expensive. I just use like the muslin cloths. Muslin, is that how you pronounce it? Again, you're gonna be doing a lot of laundry, and if you're not the type of person to do laundry every single day, you're gonna run out pretty quick. Now on to the diaper category, or diapering category, I don't know. You guys get my gist. You're gonna need diapers, and this will depend on your newborn, how big he or she is, but my newborn was on the smaller side, so we do currently still use a newborn size diapers. But like my nephew, he just immediately went to size number 1, so just have both on hand. Don't get too much of either one because again, you're not gonna exactly know how big your newborn will be exactly. And obviously you need diaper wipes. Some people choose to get just cloths and just wash it and use it like that, but again, for me it's convenience. I just prefer using diaper wipes and just those disposable diapers. I know a lot of people also get cloth diapers. Now these are more the nice to haves. I don't think these are necessities by any means, but the first one we'll talk about is a diaper pail. It's just a garbage can for your newborn's dirty diapers. That's it. It's nothing fancy, but why I'm saying it's an extra thing is because you could just easily dump it into your trash can that you just have at home. But I will say, their poops do really smell. And once it piles up, the smell lingers. It's there. You definitely smell it, and you don't want to be smelling that in your kitchen. At first, I was like, you know what? I don't need a separate diaper pail. I can just throw it away in our trash can. But my mom got one for us. It's amazing. I love it. I love the fact that it's just separate from everything else. You can definitely invest in one if you want to. If you don't want to, again, it's not a necessity. It's not cheap either, the diaper pail. I think it ended up being like $60, $70, which is insane for just a plastic bin, but it does help. So I'm gonna put that in the nice to have. Also in the nice to have is a changing station. Now, I didn't buy like the whole ass like rolling like changing station. Like, no, I think you don't need that. I could literally change her on this desk if I have to. So I don't think a changing station is necessary, but we have a dresser in our room, and we recently moved the TV that was on top of the dresser to a different room, so it was just free. So I just ended up getting, you know, like those like diaper changing pads, like the foam mats, and we just change her there. Oh, on top of that, but you really do need the changing pads. Like you could get like the washable ones, like the cloth washable ones, or just the disposable ones that come in like a pack of 50. That's totally up to you, but yes, that I will say is a necessity, because you don't want to be changing your newborn on your couch and they have an oopsie. Now you just have poop and pee everywhere on your couch. You're not going to be a happy camper, so definitely get those pads. Oh, in the same category, I'm also just going to put in diaper bag. You absolutely do need a diaper bag. You don't have to get the ones that are $300-$400 just because it looks pretty. Now, I've been getting so many ads for the Isla? Is it Isla? I forgot what it was. I just got one from Amazon. Again, I love Amazon. You don't need to get a designated diaper bag. Like, it could just be any old backpack that's clean and that's ready to use. Again, so you don't need to get those like luxury, famous like brand ones. Oh, another thing that's convenient, but that's not a necessity is, you know, like those diaper caddies. I like it because I could just organize everything in one place, have the lotions, have the diapers, have the wipes, have the baby rash cream. You don't need it. You could just have it on the table and just have it ready, set, go. The fact that I just have that caddy where I could like take it, you know, upstairs and downstairs, that just helped me a lot. Totally up to you if you want one or not. Moving on to clothing. The only piece of clothing that I've put on my newborn are just onesies. That's it. She's not going anywhere. She's not going anywhere fancy. You don't have to invest getting all the prettier outdoor clothes like the pretty dresses or pretty pants and like shirts for boys. Like onesies were my favorites, especially the one with the zippers and the mittens that's already like on it. I put mittens on my newborn, like just separate like cute little mittens. Oh, she just takes that off, it goes flying everywhere, and I've lost a couple of ones. The next categories are, you know, like the nice to haves. I personally don't think they are. The first thing is a sound machine, like a separate sound machine. I ended up getting one because I just found a nice deal with the mom cozy ones on Amazon. I think it was like $30-$40. Well, is it the Hatch machine? I think that's what the most popular one is. I didn't know that thing was like $100. Oh my gosh, after I saw that, I was like, okay, I'm definitely not getting that. I could easily just use my phone. I do recommend the one from Mom Cozy. I mean, it didn't have a lot of great reviews. Some people were like, oh, it just didn't work, but again, it's just tech. Maybe just they got a defective one. Mine's been working perfectly fine for the past like 3 weeks, so I do recommend that if you want one. Now, the second thing is a baby lounger. At first, I didn't get one because, again, I didn't think it was a necessity. I didn't think I needed a separate lounger to put my newborn in. But my sister was like, oh my God, this was great. When my nephew was a newborn, like he hung out in that thing. He really loved it. And I got one. I forgot what the name was. Again, beauty of reference photos and videos. I used it probably like 3 times. It's not a waste of money. I did get a couple of uses out of it. And hey, who knows? Maybe when we have a second child, maybe he or she will like it better. But yeah, my newborn just wasn't feeling it. So I'm definitely gonna put a baby lounger in the a nice to have category. All right, that wraps up this video, guys. Thank you so much for sticking till the end. And if this video helped out even one person, I'm happy. Like, that's all I need. So yeah, I don't want to keep you guys for any longer, and I might want to go take a 10-minute nap. So yeah, this was Jen from Jen on Me, signing out.